What's going on, wrestling fans? This is your boy JP, and welcome to another edition of the Powerbomb. I'm here to talk about the Ariel Helwani Goldberg interview that I just recently watched. And first off, let me just say, this video is not meant for children. Goldberg, you are the most egotistical piece of shit in the wrestling industry. I watched your interview and all you did was complain. But you prefaced it with, Ariel, I don't want to complain, but right then and there, you've already done it. You've already complained. You've already complained. You bitched about how you wanted this to be a bigger build. Nobody wanted this to be a bigger build. Nobody wanted you. To be honest, nobody wanted you. I bet you Triple H, you had him by the balls on this one. You probably went to him and you said, hey, listen, the old man promised me a retirement match, so you got to do good on this. It's in my contract. I'm owed this. And Triple H probably grabbed Michael Hayes and Bruce Pritchard and said, hey, this egotistical fuck wants a retirement match. How the hell do we do this? And then I can envision right now Michael Hayes being like, well, him and Gunther did have a little thing in Atlanta at Bad Blood. Gunther did insult his family. We can probably go back to that. And Triple H was probably like, that could work. That could work. And then he could be like, well, how do we bring him back? Oh, I got the perfect place. How about we're doing a Monday Night Raw in Green Bay, Wisconsin? Why don't we bring them back there? Because all they have is fishing and fucking football. And football season's not for another couple months. They'll be thrilled as shit to get Goldberg because there's nothing to do in that town. And I can see Triple H being like, huh? That's a smart place. That's a good place for him to get a pop. And then it'd be like, all right, well, we got to bring him back in another spot too. How about Providence, Rhode Island? There's really nothing to do there. They got nice beaches and good stores and everything, but they'll probably be thrilled as a pig in shit to get Goldberg. That's a good idea. All right, so where do we do the match? How about Saturday night's main event in Atlanta, Georgia, in front of his hometown, in front of his family, his friends, all the former Falcon players, and we'll give him this big send-off. He can have a championship match with Gunther. It's perfect. I like this. This is working. Okay, this is gonna work. Goldberg, you got everything you could possibly deserve. In my opinion, you don't deserve shit. You don't deserve shit. You call yourself this, you think you're this great fucking commodity in wrestling. You think because you were some flash in the pan in the late 90s that you're this huge draw and that everybody wants to watch you. Nobody wants to watch you, and Saturday night's main event was a perfect example of that. WWE did the thing that they do where they go up against an AEW show and they were like, you know what? We got Goldberg. We're going to have it. We're going to have the perfect scenario for Goldberg. And this is going to take a shot right at AEW. And you know what happened? The ratings tanked. Everybody saw the AEW show. They were excited for it. They knew it was going to They knew it was going to be a great show. And they got wrestling watching fatigue. And nobody wanted to take time out of their busy Saturday night to turn on Saturday night's main event and watch Goldberg. The only reason why I was interested in Saturday night's main event was to see if LA Knight was going to beat Seth Rollins. That's all I cared about. I could care less about Gunther and Goldberg. That's all I wanted to watch. So Goldberg, that is what you mean to us. Absolutely nothing. And Triple H and Bruce Pritchard and Michael Hayes were very smart and strategic in making your retirement match seem meaningful because they brought you back to where you would get the most pops and it would make you look like the star that you really aren't. They picked Green Bay and Rhode Island. They didn't pick Chicago, they didn't pick Philadelphia, and they didn't pick New York because they knew those places would boo you out of the fucking building. And that's exactly what happened. And that's exactly what would have happened. And for you to be like, oh, you know... And you kept doing this the whole time in your freaking interview too, Goldberg. You kept doing this. Yeah, you know, I could have done this. You know, it could have been this. And, you know, and then Ariel Helwani's like, well, what did you want? And Goldberg said, well, you know, it would have been nice to be a PLE. Why would you get a PLE? Why would you get a PLE? The next PLE would have been SummerSlam. You're not getting SummerSlam, Goldberg. You're not a big enough draw for fucking SummerSlam. Okay? Nobody in New Jersey wants to see your 58-year-old limping, bad-kneed ass walk out and face Gunther for that championship. I bet it was a real hard decision for Triple H. Do I bring him... Do we give him his retirement match at SummerSlam? Which, you know... I'm not really sure about. Or do we give Gunther a big match against CM Punk? CM Punk or Goldberg? CM Punk or Goldberg? That's a real tough one, you know? Because, you know, CM Punk has been busting his ass the whole year. He's actually been you know, wrestling damn near almost every week. But you know what? No, we're going to give it to Goldberg. Fuck you, Goldberg. Fuck you. Like, who the hell do you think you are? First of all, Goldberg thinks he's one of these great wrestlers. I got news for you, Goldberg. You're not even in my top fucking 50. You're not even in my top 50. I have 4 qualifications for greatest of all time wrestlers, and there's 4 things that you need to be able to do. 1, you need to be able to have a good look. Like, you need to have the look of a wrestler. Goldberg, you have that, and you have that tenfold. So I'll give you that one. 2, you have to be able to talk me into your match. Make me invested for your match. Goldberg, you didn't do that at all. You suck on the mic. You've always sucked on the mic. Your promos are shit. You're shit. And yeah. And number 3, you need to be able to sell your match in the ring. Goldberg, you sure as fuck can't do that. You sure as fuck can't do that. And also in this Ariel Helwani interview, he kept saying, oh, I bet nobody saw me having a 14-minute match with Gunther. I got news for you. Gunther carried your old ass through that whole entire fucking match. He carried your ass through that whole fucking match. Gunther made you look like $1 million. Oh, and what'd you do on the Ariel Helwani show? What did you do? You were talking about, you know, because Ariel Helwani was talking about, like, you smiled when Gunther chopped you. What was up with that? He's like, I broke character a little bit. You know, I really thought Gunther, I thought the chop would, you know, hurt more and everything, and it didn't. You know, I was kind of surprised. Why are you shitting on Gunther? Why are you shitting on Gunther? Why are you playing it off like his chop doesn't mean anything? Are you freaking that egotistical? Oh, you know, I thought Gunther, that would hurt more. What are you doing? You just shit all over Gunther. You just shit all over his character. Like, Goldberg, do you know the fucking business at all? Like, do you understand the business at all? Because clearly you fucking don't. You clearly don't. And number 4 on my qualifications, so you have to have the look, you have to be able to talk your match into the microphone, and you need to be able to fucking sell your match in the ring. And number 4, and this is the most important one, don't injure your fellow wrestlers. Especially the fucking referee. God almighty, fucking poor Charles Robinson, who got fucking taken out by John Cena back at Night of Champions, fucking gets speared by your ass and you broke his rib. You unsafe motherfucker. Like, honestly, Goldberg, you unsafe motherfucker. Don't even get me started on the fact that you stole the greatest of all time's career right from underneath him because you're so fucking dangerous and clumsy in the fucking ring that you kicked him in the fucking head. God damn it. We missed out on Bret Hart and Kurt Angle. We missed out on Bret Hart Jericho. We missed out on all these fucking great matches because you're an unsafe fuck. And then you're fucking talking about how fucking, you know, oh man, you know, they cut my retirement speech, you know, all that. You don't deserve a retirement speech. You fucking suck. God almighty. It's amazing WCW lasted as long as it did. God almighty. We can see where the wheels started to fall off between fucking Hulk Hogan's ego, Goldberg's ego, and Kevin Nash's fucking ego. It's amazing that company fucking stayed afloat for as long as it fucking did. Like, fuck you, Goldberg. God almighty. Triple H goes out on a fucking limb, decides to give you a fucking main event match on Saturday night's main event, and all you can do is go on the Ariel Helwani show and fucking complain. Oh, and then you fucking say, and then Ariel Helwani asks, are you done? He's like, well, in principle, but, you know, like, I mean, I did get in shape, you know, so I'm still, you know, I could still go. Like, nobody wants you to fucking go. The only place they want you to go is away. We just want you to go away. We didn't want you to have a championship match with fucking Gunther, and the way you fucking act, you act like you fucking won Super Bowls for the Falcons. Like you're this huge, amazing football player that won all these titles with the Falcons. I got news for you. You played it for a little while, you got hurt, and then you had to fall back onto something that you really didn't want, and you fell into wrestling. You are an unappreciative fuck, and you're ungrateful to the umpteenth degree. Unfucking-leavable. Well, in principle, I'm done, but, you know, nobody wants you. And please, AEW's not going to fucking take you either. Because Tony Khan, I think, has enough of a brain to be like, you know what, Goldberg is not the guy to bring here. He is not the guy to bring here. God almighty. And then he fucking bitches about, oh my god, there were so many things Goldberg fucking bitched about in this fucking interview. It was absolutely ridiculous. You could see Ariel Helwani was kind of like, God, this guy's an egotistical son of a bitch. He really is. Oh, and then he talks about his kid Gage. And he's like, well, you know, Gage is going to be playing college football, you know, but, like, his fallback plan could be WWE. Gage, I hope to God you're nothing like your father. Don't be anything like your father. Because if there's one thing I hope he didn't pass down, I hope it's not his fucking ego, and it sure as fuck better not be his in-ring work. Because God almighty. God all fucking mighty with Goldberg. I am so done with this piece of shit. I am so done with Goldberg. So done. This motherfucker thinks he deserved a fucking PLE. Are you fucking kidding me? A PLE. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, and then he bitches about how he fucking went through the barricade. He wasn't happy with the match and all that. Yada, yada, yada. After that match you had with fucking Undertaker, you shouldn't have had a fucking retirement match. Oh, and this is the coup de grace. This is the absolute coup de grace of this fucking interview. He's like, well, you know, they wouldn't have treated Taker like this, and, you know, they wouldn't have treated John Cena like this. Motherfucker, you think you're Undertaker and John Cena? Those guys gave everything they had to this fucking business, and they took it seriously. It wasn't until 30 years later that The Undertaker decided to start to be like a regular person like Mark Calloway. And as much as I have bad feelings for John Cena and I don't like his character or anything like that, he gave everything he had to this fucking business. Goldberg, you are nowhere near on those levels. You are a footnote in the book of professional wrestling when it's all said and done. A footnote. You're lucky to be a sentence after the way you've fucking been in the wrestling world. God almighty. Fucking be appreciative. There's a lot of wrestlers that didn't have a fucking main event match in for their retirement. Wrestlers like Randy Savage never got a retirement match. Fucking Bret Hart never got a fucking retirement match. Razor Ramon never got a retirement match. Goldberg, you are an ungrateful piece of shit. You really are. God almighty. Fucking cocksucker. Well, I'm JP. This was the Power. Have a great day. I hope Scotty Scheffler gets another major today. Enjoy your Sunday. Oh, and please make sure to tune in tonight to TNA Slammiversary. This company is doing amazing things. I just watched their Go Home show on Friday because I can't watch it Thursday because I don't have Access TV. Also, TNA, I'm begging you. Your product is so good, but please get a good TV deal. And I'm hoping this working relationship with WWE can open that door for you because you guys are killing it. Everything you guys do has been amazing, and you deserve a major TV deal. Also, like and follow for more content. Please subscribe. Also, if you want me to start talking about TNA, leave it in the comments. I can start doing that. But yeah, I had to get this video out before Scotty Scheffler teed off, because I watched that Hawani interview, and I never liked Goldberg to begin with, and I like him even less, if that was possible. So enjoy your Sunday. Hope you guys are having great dinners, lunches, time with friends and family. Get out there and enjoy this weather. Hopefully it's going to be decent. I did see scattered thunderstorms, so we'll see if we get hit by those. But yeah, this was the Powerbomb. I'm JP. Enjoy your Sunday.